Good morning, everyone. Good morning to everyone. Come on in, hit your like, tag, and share button. It's time for morning motivation this morning. Good morning to everyone. Come on in, hit your like, tag, and share button. We are live this morning. It is time for morning motivation. It is Tuesday, which probably feels like Monday to some of y'all, but it's Tuesday. Come on in. So glad to see everybody coming in. It's glad to see everybody hitting that like, hitting that share, hitting that tag button. All in that order. My Lord, good morning. Good to see you. Looks like Jessica and Stephanie are getting ready to come on in. Hit your like, tag, and share button. So good to see everybody on this morning. Good morning, Chanel. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. So glad to see everybody on this morning. It is time for morning motivation. Monique, George, Jessica, Stephanie, it is a good morning. Yes, it is. It's a good morning today. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. It was we had a great day on yesterday. Oh my goodness. It was an absolutely fantastic day. Yes, absolutely fantastic. So glad to see everybody come on. Abu, good morning. Pastor, I'm in training, but I'm listening to the message. Amen. Sherry T, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see everybody out early this morning. Let's go ahead and hit your like, tag, and share button. We got persons commenting already. Lavelle, good morning. Kevin Ruskin, good morning. Who else? Shayna, good morning. Patricia, good morning. Good to see everybody. Ronette, good morning. Janelle, good morning. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Nope, I think I got everybody so far. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great Monday, holiday, Labor Day. Tracy Baker, good morning. I'm back from vacation. That vacation was a little long, Tracy. That was a long. I mean, you went the whole way. I mean, Pastor, I just got off six. Okay. Well, you know, Lavelle, you just built different. You just built different. Good morning, Elder Nancy Duckett. Good morning. Good morning, Elder. Good to see you. Melissa, good morning. Miss Jackie, good morning. Yes, Renee, good morning. Good morning to everybody. I know looked like everybody had a great day on yesterday. Weather was perfect. Anisha, good morning. Good to see you. Weather was perfect. I'm telling you, it was an absolutely fantastic day yesterday. Got a chance to go to my brother's house. He shared with us some great news. I'll let him share it first, and then I'll share it with everybody else. But was able to go to his home. He cooked, and everybody came. We just had a good time. Morning motivation was so good yesterday. I literally felt like Sunday all day. Yeah, it was good yesterday. We did it yesterday. Great weather. Fall is here. Yeah, don't remind me, Stephanie. Do not remind me that fall is almost here. It was 50-something degrees outside. Tennille, good morning. I love this time of the year. Well, thank you. You probably love it because your birthday's around all this time. You like the cold weather. I don't like it. All right, Tennille, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So good, Dunnies. Good to see you. Yes, we had a great day on yesterday. It was really fantastic. We challenged each other. Dennis, good morning. We challenged each other to do some walking yesterday. We had some people made sure they did. Shantari, good morning to you. Sharon Barksdale, good morning to you. Good to see you. Yes, it is good. We challenge each other to do at least 5,000, 6,000 steps. I know some persons got in. Some of y'all don't really count them because you don't have the equipment to do it. So you probably did it and don't even realize it. But we did a lot of steps on yesterday. That's right. We did a lot of steps yesterday. Listening, get them get the steps in, get them in. Yep. So good to see everybody coming on. We are going to have another great show on today. That's right. Tag Reggie, tag everybody. Eventually that tag is going to work. Yes, I got it in. All right, Patricia. That's right. That's right. Good job. She got those steps in. That's fantastic. Monique Menz, good morning. Good to see you. Get them in. Get the steps in. Work those arms. Work those legs. Work those arms, work those legs, work all those joints, elbow joints. Brother Troy, good morning. Boots and sweater weather is here. Shawnice, good morning. So y'all just like it so y'all can dress up. That's what it is. So now I get it. Y'all like the weather so y'all can dress up. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now y'all get to go into another area of your closet. But that's what it is. It ain't the weather. I mean, it's not really the weather. It's the fact that you get to wear clothes that you couldn't wear during the summertime. And those are the things you like to see. I'm getting it now. Yep, that's it. Boot season. I walk the hour a day, 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes, not 20. So yeah, you got your steps in. It's already done. Thomas, good morning. I need a Fitbit. They got them at Best Buy. Or go to Amazon, type in Amazon Fitbit. You get a nice one, not too expensive. Do everything you need to do. That's it. Yes. All right. Good morning, Deaconess. Good morning, Tracy. So good, y'all. Listen, I'm here to tell y'all, as y'all probably have seen, and tragically, young man performing a concert, tragically, a young man performing a concert and literally just passed out and passed away. Never heard of him before, but obviously was definitely had an impact on his community. If that doesn't tell you, no man knows the day nor the hour. I don't know what you need to hear. I don't know what you need to see. No man knows the day nor the hour. Yep, I heard about it this morning on one of my calls. I looked it up. He was hyping the crowd, get started his set, collapsed, died. Collapsed and died. I think it was right around my age, a little bit younger than me. That was your husband's friend from New York, 52. No man, Sherry, knows the day nor the hour. Take care of your body. Do the work you need to do. Serve him. Make sure you're right with God. Okay. I'm telling you, you just need, maybe somebody needs to hear or see it. You just don't know. You just don't know. And I'm just here to tell you, listen, if you need to make sure, don't know what happened, don't know what was going on. They ain't really share. But I just know that guess what? You ain't got time to waste time. You ain't got time to waste time. Here today, gone today. Right. You ain't. Yeah, it's not. Listen, this is, God has us on this path. God has us on this path right now to get to know him. Get to know him. Operate within his will. Operate in his will. Felicia, good morning. No time. So please just take care of yourself. Take care of everything you need to take care of. And I believe he will literally reward you. We're going to have I'm telling y'all, we're going to have a great sermon on Sunday. Sunday, we are coming up to York. Yeah, it's unfortunate it was public like that, but when you got social media, Miss Jackie, and all the cameras are on you. See, the one thing, Miss Jackie, you got to realize, and this is the part that I had to realize when I made that statement, his whole life was public. So when your whole life is public, everything you do is going to be public. Jason, good morning to you. When your whole life is public and the public supported you, and look at this, and the public helped you to become who you are, listen to me, everything is going to be public. The public helped get him earn his living. The public helped him get his name out there. So everything you do that's public, everything you do now is going to be public. So it's tough. It is definitely tough. It's a double-edged sword when you operate at that level. It's a double-edged sword. It's definitely. Star's Kitchen, good morning. So Star's Kitchen is supposed to be doing some type of debut tomorrow. Star, won't you tell us what you debuting tomorrow? You can type it in the chat. Good morning, Terry. Y'all, welcome Jason to the, I think he's been on here before. Welcome Jason, our music director. Welcome Jason to our morning motivation, our music director. I have so many things I could say about Jason would make y'all laugh, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to embarrass him. I don't want to embarrass him like that. I'll be selling seafood salad. She gonna be selling seafood salad tomorrow. You might have to make a trip down to 500 McCormick Drive. Shawnice, good morning. You may have to make a trip down to 500 McCormick Drive. No, it may not. You can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is midday. I'll be coming home Wednesday. We already have lunch already set. You may have to make a trip down here tomorrow. Raquel, that's right. I have a checkup every 3 months. That's right, Miss Joanne. Keep your life intact. Jason, y'all should know, Jason is the assistant head coach at Poly. All the Poly graduates, y'all need to know Jason is the assistant head coach at Poly for football. All the Poly graduates. I know the city folk ain't gonna say, they ain't gonna shout or say anything. I want one, but no seafood. Well, it's not a seafood salad, Terry. That doesn't even make any sense, you know. I know all the city folk gonna say, well, you know, Poly, he's a Poly assistant head coach at Poly. Keep him in prayer. Football season has started, and you know he's always amped up. He's already amped up to begin with, and now when football season starts, you can just know he's on 100 all the time. He's on 100 all the time. Just love messing with Jason. Good guy, great guy. All right, y'all. Good morning, Miss Frida. Good morning to you. Good to see you, Miss Frida. Joanne, again, good morning. Terry, good morning. All right, Jessica. You listen, y'all. Type in God Did It. Come on, y'all. Western Night. Okay, Western Night right there. So next door. So she'll celebrate. Okay, she'll celebrate Polly. She was right next door to her when she went to school. Come on, God Did It. Genesis 50. We're going to go right into Genesis 50. And yeah, Jason been coaching for a while. Yeah, he has. He's been coaching for a long time. Keisha, good morning. Tracy Baker, that's right. Good morning. God Did It. Greer McKella. Okay. God did it. That's it. Melissa, that's right. Shanice, God did it. We're going to Genesis 50, and when we hit this Genesis 50, we're going to be on it for a while. Tennille, good morning. Good morning. Y'all don't forget, tomorrow's Becoming Whole Wednesday. That means we start our midday back. We're going to have a full praise team up in here. Jason's going to be playing. I think we got Darius coming in for Oregon. I know we're going to have a drummer in here. I'm telling y'all right now, I have a Poly engineer and a city night. There you go. There you go. That's right. Jason's going to be here. I think Ashley's going to be here. Ashley be here ministering for us. I think we got some praise and work. I know Ashley will be here, not thinking. She'll be here doing our midday. We're going to have a full, listen, make time now. Put it on your calendar. Good morning, Reggie. Renata, I knew somebody said he was going to come. I knew somebody. Renata, I knew it. It's just a matter of time. It takes Lord have mercy. I'm surprised Rodney didn't come on. Lord have mercy. Robin, that's right. Robin's a Western girl. That's it. I knew they was coming on. It was only a matter of time before it started. Only a matter of time. Listen, put it on your calendar. If you got to sneak off for lunch, get here tomorrow for midday. We're going to have ourselves a worship experience, and then we're going to close it out right. We're going to close it out right for tomorrow night's Fresh Encounter. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be amazing. Ebony's gonna be doing lead. I mean, we're gonna have the whole praise team. Well, I'm a Dunbar poet. Come on, Lavelle. Proud of the whole Poly staff. That's it. Let's celebrate. All right, y'all. Genesis, we're going to start at 49 and we're going to go right into 50. Start in 49 and we're going to go right in to 50. This part of 49 is going to take us out. Take us out. This part of 49 is going to take everybody. Benjamin, verse 27, Joanne, verse 27. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf, devouring his enemies in the morning and dividing his plunder in the evening. See, there are some of us that wake up hunting. Okay, what are you talking about, Pastor? We wake up looking for opportunities. We hunting for opportunities. We literally making sure that we're in position to get everything God has for us. I'm telling you right now, when your enemy comes up against you, the last thing he wants to do is mess with you in the morning. We wake up looking for what God has in store for us. We wake up making sure that we are in position to hear from God, to literally go on our path, to literally hunt. When I'm talking about hunting, I'm saying, listen, we are being used by God to expand the kingdom. And if you don't think the enemy is coming after you, you got a problem. Last thing you want to do is come for me in the morning. That's it. Good morning, Raquel. That's the last thing. If you don't think, I told somebody this the other day. Good morning, Kim Collins. Good to see you. If you don't believe that the enemy is real and that the enemy is trying to come after you, you living in a fantasy. You need to be ready for anything that comes, because when they attack you, listen to this, Jason, you already know you're going to win, because he says you dividing the plunder in the evening. I might fight during the day, but I'm dividing up the spoils. Everything the enemy stole from me, I'm going to get back, and then I'm going to be dividing it up for everybody else to share. Okay, that's it. Yeah, he's real. He's realer than most people really believed he was, but I'm here to tell you God is real. Joanne said 3 a.m. She's the fourth watch warrior. Because the 3 a.m., the early morning folk know how to pray. Okay. Listen, early morning folk know. Okay, the early morning people, anytime you connect with someone that's early, an early morning person, know you need to connect with them because they know how to pray. They know how to make sure the scriptures are read. They know how to make sure they are connected with God. They know how to make sure whatever prayer needs to be prayed will be prayed. They know how to cover their family. Okay. They know how to cover their family, Renata. They know how to lay hands on their children. They know how to cover their spouse. They know how to make sure the enemy doesn't get close. And if it gets too close, they're going to wish they never got that close before. Because when they get connected to a prayer warrior that wakes up at 3 a.m. Okay. The ones that wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's something different. There's something different about them. They hear from God. They know what to pray about. You know, George, that doesn't surprise me. They know what to pray about. They know who to be praying for. They know to make sure, listen to me, everything is covered. Everything is covered. The door, the front door, the closets. My God, the children's rooms. Okay, all right, I'm waiting for the mothers and the fathers that knew how to walk into their children's room and pray over them. Yeah, that's what Benjamin was. That's what Benjamin was. And then verse 28 says this, Tara. Verse 28 says this. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is what their father said as he told his sons goodbye. I love this. Jacob knows how to close his life out right. That's good, y'all. Crystal, that's good. Jacob knows how to exit in excellence. God, this is so good. Renata, this is so major. Somebody type in there, exit in excellence. Type in there, exit. And Jacob knew his time was coming up, so he knew it was time to exit. When you learn how to exit in excellence, you're going to operate and do what God tells you to do to the people God tells you to do it to. Exit in excellence. You know what, some of y'all, and y'all know it, y'all guilty of it. Y'all left a place worse than what it did when you came in. You left a place, you was disrespectful. Okay, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to go there. You was mad at somebody, so you left angry. You left in a hurt place. You didn't leave when you was healed. I'm telling you, listen, when you leave, don't leave. Listen to me. Don't allow your hurt feelings to linger in a place that you left. Exit in excellence. You can't allow you to get away with that anymore. You can't allow yourself to allow someone or something to control your feelings that much that you leave angry. You leave and upset. Exit in excellence. Because as much as you say you don't need them, at some point you may need them. Okay, let's see. He said, he told his sons goodbye. And look at this last sentence. Joanne, look at this last sentence. He blessed each one with an appropriate message. Thomas Hines, Denasia, he blessed each one, even Reuben. How disrespectful he was to his father. He still blessed them. God help me. It did not matter what his sons did to him. He still blessed his sons. Crystal said, don't burn your bridges behind you. Don't burn your bridges behind you. Jacob knew his role. Do you know the role that you have with the people connected to you? What is your role with the people connected to you? Lachelle, good morning. That's it, Terry. Bless them as you exit. Now that's excellent. What's your role within your community, within your home, within your church? Jacob knew his role was to bless his sons. What role do you have in your family, in your church? I know my role. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like the way I do it. I mean, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I know what I'm called to do, and some people don't like the way I do it, but that's just what I have to do. I know my role in my family. I know my role here at this church. I know my role in now I'm understanding my role in the community. Know your role within the circles that you're in. You're a motivator. That's why you're on Morning Motivation. You are called to motivate people to get close to God. You're called to motivate people to start living their best life. You're called to motivate people to get from being stuck in something God told them has expired. You need to know your role. Miss Frida's giving you instructions, Felicia. Remember your training. Stay in your lane. Finish strong. No, you, Miss Frida, you about to resurrect something in real time. Remember your training. Stay in your lane. Lord, have mercy. Finish strong. He blessed each one. He blessed each one. See, y'all want to see, you know what? You want to make sure the one you don't like, or you want to make sure the one that hurts you, you don't bless them. I'm waiting for the mature ones to know, guess what? I'm going to even bless the one that hurt me. Y'all better grab this. This is for the mature ones, Felicia. This is for the mature ones. Do you have the maturity? Do you have the strength to bless the ones that hurt you? Bless the ones, Jamaica, that hurt you. Lachelle, he blessed them all. He didn't leave out Ronnie. He didn't leave out one of them. My God. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now Jacob is giving them instructions. My Lord, I have the strength. Come on. Shanice, we helping you this morning. Are we helping you this morning, Shanice? We helping you this morning. I'm trying to break some curses. Jesus, helping him. I'm trying to break some curses because I'm trying to get you to the point where God can trust you. He'll trust you with more when you follow instructions. He cannot bless folk that are consistently bitter and angry and have vindictive moves or vindictive ways attached to them. He needs to bless the ones who knows how to forgive those despite them doing what they did to you. Forgive them, Shanice, for they know not what they did. Do you know that was a blessing? God could have called anything down. Jesus could have called anything down to those men and literally smited them just like that. But he said, God, forgive them, for they know not what they did. They don't know what they did to you. They don't really know who you are. Because unfortunately, Shanice, most people are still living and operating and talking from a hurt place. And because you're the closest persons to them, the only person they can take it out on is you. That's all. They take it out on you because you're the one. So they'll project. Where's Anisha at? Tamika, where's Anisha at? So what they're doing is they're projecting the pain that's on the inside of them. Somebody help me here. They're projecting their pain that's on the inside of them to you because they don't know how to process it properly. They've never had anybody process it properly for them. They never had no one to talk. They don't trust anybody. I'm talking to somebody. And since they don't trust anyone to talk about it, they got to project it. So here comes Jacob. He's giving some more instructions. Then Jacob instructed them. Do you know some things? I talked to a person the other day. I talked to somebody the other day, and they were having this. They had this issue with a friend, very good friend, and the person misunderstood what the other person said. But what really happened, look, good morning, Tevin. What really happened to them is this. They didn't give them full instructions on what they were expecting. How do you expect people to know what you're thinking if you're not giving them instructions? That's it, Kim. Cast all your cares on him and then pray it away. How are you expecting folk to understand or follow your instructions if you never give them instructions? You know, most people, y'all know it. Y'all love doing this. Y'all love hinting at things. I love this drink called Hint. This Hint water. It's really good. I love this water called Hint, Hint. If it's when it's cold, it's ice cold. It's the best water ever. I don't know if anybody's ever drank it, but it's my favorite water right now. Okay, it's my favorite water. The water is called Hint because it literally has a small. When you drink it, has a small taste to it that literally helps you get helps you to feel, helps to satisfy your thirst if you're not really a water drinker. So I love it. You love it, Miss Jackie? I love it. I love it. I just bought a case this morning. Love it. It helped me get on my water tip. It helped me to really drink my water the right way. I love it. It's just a hint of it. Folk love to hint about things, just give you a small taste and never give you the full. Somebody talk to me. They never want to give you the full explanation. Listen to me. They never want to give you the full explanation. They never want to communicate the full story. They want to hint around everything. Operating out of your trauma brain. Anisha, stop. Oh my God. Just crazy. This woman is crazy. You can't be hinting around things. Tell persons what you need. Remove the emotional attachment, release the expectation, and just tell persons what you. Yeah, when you operate out of the trauma part of your brain, Lord have mercy. When you operate out of the trauma part, literally everything you share is going to be based on the trauma you haven't processed. I'm letting y'all know, giving y'all a heads up, the end of September, Anisha will be here doing a suicide prevention training, and she's going to come with everything. I mean, and then I got her on the docket in November where she's going to do that women's mental health session that's going to happen. And she just going to take, I'm telling y'all, her and Lauren are just going to take all of y'all out. It's going to be, you're going to be on the couch for so long, and you're going to be you're going to filter through so much. You're going to be begging us to have another one. You're going to be begging us to have another one. So I'm telling you, get yourself ready. I'm going to put the dates up so you can be ready, because we're going to that place. You have to let people know, listen to me, you have to let people know what is going on, and you tell somebody talking there, tell the whole story. Don't tell your part. Okay, maybe, Robin, that's one of the issues. You always want to tell persons your part. The part that helps, the part that supports your side. Tell the whole story. Annie Brown, tell the entire story. And make sure it's the level of transparency. Listen to me. I mean, you ain't got to bear your whole life, but the level of transparency that will show that, guess what? You played a role in it too. My. They want to tell what was done to them and not what they did. People will quit on you. Tell the whole story. tell the part how you played to affect the wound as well. Okay, let me. So verse 29 says this. Then Jacob instructed them. Soon, this is what he said, I will die. Soon I will die and join my ancestors. This is what he says, y'all. Bury me with my father and grandfather in the cave in the field of Ephron the Hittite. And don't say nothing, Chanel. I don't want to hear anything that Chanel has to say right now. I am going to do the teaching very soon. The field of Ephron the Hittite, a relative of Uriah. This is the cave that Abraham purchased. It's the cave that Abraham purchased. He purchased it to make sure he was properly placed after his death. Come on, sir. Come on. He literally prepared himself. Okay, just in case many of y'all didn't know, maybe somebody didn't know, you will not live in this body on this earth forever. You have to properly prepare so people don't got to be running around trying to figure out what's going on, what you're going to do, what you want done because you didn't get. You said it's heavily guarded by Muslims. Wow. I need to make sure I go visit that. Thank you for sharing that, Kim. Abraham made sure he prepared it. Now get this, Kim. He not only prepared it for himself, he prepared it for everyone that was connected to him. He prepared it for his wife. You got to remember what he says. The cave is a field of Machpelah near Mira in Canaan that Abraham brought from Ephron the Hittite as a permanent burial site. Anisha, I'm gonna have to put you on mute right now. Please, I'm just gonna have to put you on mute. Please mute yourself. Anisha, James Woods, James-Woods, to mute herself. Please, Ashante, I'm working on this. Ashante, I'm telling you. Please have some kind of insurance policy. Please. Everybody that's on this live right now, please do your family that favor. Ain't nobody burying you in no backyard. You tell your husband that night, definitely he ain't doing that. Because that ain't going to be your backyard forever. You saying Sarah's is the easiest? Stop, Kim. I'm getting chills going all through my body. I might have to get you on a plane and get over there immediately. Good morning, Rick Tyler. Listen, please, can we get practical? Please. Everybody have some kind of insurance policy. So we don't have to be going around begging and borrowing from everybody. Okay. All right. You know what? That's why I forgot. I did this on Sunday, and you know what? They didn't want to hear me talking about money. I told them yesterday, I told them on Sunday, and some people probably not going to come back. You don't have a money problem. You have a management problem. Well, guess what? Ain't nobody want to live in no house where somebody dead is in the backyard. So you can go, you want to do that, go to Virginia, go down deep south somewhere because ain't nobody doing that. You don't have, And Monique says she will bring information. Yes, Monique, bring it. Bring it. You have to understand that these are life choices that you need to make, not just for you, but for the people that you lead. Okay, so Abraham, he prepared it. So there, Abraham and his wife are buried. Okay. She said, get enough to at least get you in the ground. Abraham, the father of nations, the father of our faith, is buried there. Listen, Jacob says, don't you leave me here in Egypt. Take me back to where I belong. Take me back to where I belong. I want to be, listen to me. I want to be where God wants me to be. And that is to be with my father who literally prepared. Okay, is somebody going to help me? Who prepared a place for me. Take me where I belong. Tevin, but this is the Abraham, wife Sarah, son Isaac, his wife Rebecca. They were all there. And guess who else is there? And these are instructions. I want y'all to hear this. God wanted me to tell y'all this. I want y'all to hear this. These are instructions from Jacob. These are instructions. Why did he say, bury me on the side of the road with my wife, Rachel? He said in there, and there I buried Leah. Oh my God, this is too much. Why didn't Jacob say, bury me on the side of the road with my wife, Rachel? Bury me next to Leah. Tevin, you need to understand that Leah was his first wife that he didn't want. And you know what God told me to tell everybody? I'm going to mute Chanel too. Every one of us had a season when we were Leah. Men, women, children, y'all, the young adults. What do you mean, Pastor? Leah was the one that produced the most, but was unappreciated the most. Okay. Come on, Kevin said, don't burn me, bury me. Good God Almighty. Kevin, stop. You trying to kill me. Leah, every one of us in some season of our life has been unappreciated. You did the most. Leah gave him the most children. Okay, you gonna help me in here. Leah gave him the tribe of Judah, gave him the line of our Savior, Jesus Christ. You did the most and appreciated the least. Unappreciated, but produced the most. Leah. Every one of us could take the tag of Leah. You did, listen, at some point, Leah lost herself. Oh God, I can't preach this. I'm about to throw this Bible. At some point, Chanel, Leah lost herself trying to love Jacob. You don't remember what she said? I know when I have this child, my husband will love me. She lost her love. Lord have mercy. Uh, she lost, listen to me, she lost herself trying to love someone that didn't love her. Pastor, you need to stop. This is too much. We all been in that place. I'm talking to all the Leahs in here, the Leahs that are going to watch this thing. Good morning, Damien. God's got you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he does. Listen to this. Leah, our shero of the gospel. That's what she's become to me. I'm serious. I love every woman in this gospel. Johanna, all those ones you don't even read about Leah anymore. Feels like it was stolen from you. Yeah, Candace. You don't even, after this, you don't even hear about Leah anymore. You don't even hear about Leah anymore. Joanna, you only hear about Joanna once or twice. But one of the most faithful, stuck by her husband's side when her husband didn't even love her. But she's still winning. Produced the most, appreciated the least. Leah said, "It is a plot of land in the cave that my grandfather Abraham brought from the Hittites." Miss Jackie said, "I'm still winning." Miss Jackie said, "I'm still winning." Miss Jackie said, "I'm still winning." Can I tell y'all how I'm gonna show you this in the text? I got to show you how powerful this is. Let me show you how powerful forgiveness is. When Isaac died, and I'll find the text later. When Isaac died, the father of Jacob and Esau and Jacob buried their father together. Despite all the things that Jacob did to Esau, Esau still was with his brother to bury his father. It didn't matter what, it's going to show up for you in a way that you are not expecting it. What are you talking about, Pastor? I'm talking about the fact that Leah had been waiting her whole life. Leah had been waiting her whole life for Jacob to acknowledge her. I'm here to tell you, it may not happen in this lifetime, but I'm here to tell you that your level of work, your level of dedication will be rewarded. You had to know Leah was rewarded. She got buried with Abraham. Somebody type it in, "I'm winning." No, so you know what? I want you to prophesy, "I won." I want you to prophesy, "I won." I won. I'm not winning. I won. The victory is already mine. Victory is already mine. Then look at this, verse 33. When Jacob had finished his charge to his son, he drew his feet into the bed, breathed his last, and joined his ancestors in death. God allowed, okay, now this is going to really bless somebody. This is going to really bless Anisha. This is going to really bless somebody. This is going to bless the ones that are afraid of death. You fear death. This is going to bless someone. What Jacob showed us is that God, when you are tapped into God, Shawnice, not even death can affect you. God says, I'm not going to let nothing happen to you until you finish your assignment. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody gonna grab that. That's how I know. I don't care about going to Africa or going to all those places that people don't want to go to. God says in this topic right here, in this text, God is declaring, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you until you finish your assignment. You don't have to fear death anymore. I just planted this on your life. Jacob did not die until he finished his last word. You ain't got to worry about it. It's not going to happen to you until you are finished your assignment. Crystal, ain't nothing can happen to you. It can't happen to you. God will be like, you have to finish your assignment. Somebody type in there, I will finish my assignment. I will finish. His assignment was finished. He completed it. He gave the charge. And listen to this. And look at this. Ashante, look at this. Look at what he did. He went back to bed. Oh, my Lord. This is so good. Jacob Sherm Barksdale went back to bed. Then God, Nicole Sanders, allowed him to breathe his last. You are going to have the most impactful life that you're going to when it's your time, we're not afraid to talk about it. When it's your time, when you breathe your last, you know you left empty. What do you mean, Pastor? I gave everything I had and I left empty. I will finish my assignment. I will finish my assignment. All right, y'all, that was chapter 49. That was chapter 49. We get ready to go right into chapter 50. We get ready to go right into chat. I'm leaving empty. Ain't no assignment gonna be left undone, Tara. None of my assignments gonna be left undone. I'm leaving empty. I'm leaving empty. I'm leaving empty. That means to Neil, we're going to just give it. We're just going to give everything we can. I mean, everything. Yeah, it's going to be some nights we're going to be tired. We're going to be frustrated. We're going to be angry. We're going to be exhausted. But if you're not exhausted after doing your job, that means you ain't doing hard enough. Can't tell you the number of days that I left here tired. I mean, we going from the event center to the food drive, back into the church, up to collab and all around. And leave this place empty. Leaving the to-do list done. I love it. That's good. It's checked off. All right, chapter 50, verse 1. Look at this, Joanne. Joseph threw himself on his father and wept over him and kissed him. Joseph. Good morning, Quanda. Joseph was grieving his father. He was grieving. Everybody's not going to grieve like you. And all the brothers, none of the brothers really, it doesn't say anything about the brothers doing what Joseph did, but that doesn't matter. Just because I don't grieve like you doesn't mean I didn't love that individual. Allow me to grieve the way I want to grieve. A lot of people aren't emotional. And I'm not saying emotional is a bad thing. A lot of persons aren't emotional. Some people are. But just because I'm not doing what you did, don't make my grief any less. Joseph threw himself on his father, wept over him, and kissed him. Now, there's a difference between healthy grief and guilt grief. Anisha, now you can unmute yourself. There's a difference between healthy grieving and guilty grieving. I've seen guilt grief before. What are you talking about, Pastor? I've seen guilt grief before. What do you mean? The people that, knowing how they treated the person that passed, guilt grief, you trying to climb into the casket. You just going 100, 1,000. Because of all the things you did to them that you knew you shouldn't have done. Now all of that is coming back on to you, and you're trying to show it all at one time. Miss Frida said it's too late. Healthy grieving. Allowing your life, allowing yourself to go through the process of missing that person. I'm not leaving no regrets for my family. I'm going to do everything I can for them. Good morning, Jeffrey. No regretting of what I did, everything humanly possible that I could do. Karen, it is no way. The only way you could talk to a person like that and they not take it negatively, you got to have a professional in there with you. Don't try to do that by yourself. I shared that with somebody the other day. Can I talk to somebody really? Can I give you some wise advice? I shared this a number of times before. Don't have a meeting that you know is going to go left. Do not have that meeting by yourself. Never have a meeting like that or even close to that by yourself. You have to have another person in the room that is not biased towards anybody's position. So that means you can't have your mother in there with you. You can't have somebody that's biased with you or biased with the other person. You need to have someone that's professional at counseling or talking or mediating to be able to make sure no one is siding with another person. But Ashante, what you're doing is, listen to this, what you're doing is you're not trying to prove a point. You're just trying to get off of you what's on the inside of you. See, what we're trying to do is don't go in, listen to me, y'all. Don't go into the conversation trying to prove a point. You just going in to give information or how you feel. See, that's the issue. We want to try to prove points. We don't have to prove a point. All I want to do is give information. That's it. Now, what they do with it is on them. There you go. What they do with the information you give them is on them. Now, you got to be careful because they probably got something on the inside of them about you. Okay, Pastor, you teaching it here today. Okay, let me help y'all. I'm a great messer. So be careful because when you give off something, be ready for them to give off something about you. Don't go in there believing when you have these kind of conversations. Please do not go in there believing that they're going to remain silent. And they're going to come personal. Listen, it's going to get because when a person when you expose someone to the truth, the only defense they have is to take it personal. Is to make the whole conversational personal. I don't understand your question, Melissa. You might have to retype that. See, they won't end. It's a good point, Chanel. It won't end all if you don't go in there emotionally attached to it. It won't. Because you already expecting it. I'm not even you're not emotionally attached to their responses. If you're not emotionally attached to their responses, the relationship can still heal. And Melissa, that may take time. That may take time. It may take a long time. I had one of those, and it took a long time for everybody to heal from that. But some things just have to happen. Joseph had to love, he was loving on his father. And in verse 2 says, then Joseph told the physicians who served him to embalm his father's body. So Jacob was embalmed. Somebody put up the definition of embalming so you can see exactly what takes place when you embalm a body. Somebody put up the definition of embalming so you'll know what's actually happening. You're telling the whole weekend I just went through Damien, and listen, there's no right or wrong way to grieve. Your pain is uniquely yours. Yep. What actually happens? Embalming is the process performed by licensed funeral professionals that slows the decomposition of the human body after adding chemicals to replace bodily fluids. It's typically chosen by the family in which to have as an open casket. So it slows the decomposition of the body. It replaces bodily fluids. So I guess so you won't, your body won't just shrivel up and shrink and be close to nothing. Okay? It preserves it materials against other materials against decay. So your body won't automatically just decay during that whole process. So in Joseph's time, it took 40 days. Okay? It took 40 days. Now you can do it in less than a day, and it slows the body from decaying. It's good, y'all. It's good. These processes, help me in here, y'all. These processes help to preserve the shell of the body in order to celebrate the legacy. You know, we just, Lachelle, I'm gonna tell you, I learned something so much. I learned something huge at your mother's funeral. The young man that gave the testimony, I think his name was Marvin. I don't know what his name was. I think it's Marvin. I think. He said something that blessed my whole life. He said, I'm already with God. I said, what? He said, yeah, we already with God. It's just that our spirit is there with him. Our body is just here. I said, what we are doing when we embalm and we're literally preserving, listen to me, the body to celebrate the legacy. That's all. Yeah, Robin, was that powerful? Robin was sitting next to me too. That was powerful. That thing blew me away. That thing blew me away. He said, I'm already with God. We already with him. I say, oh my gosh. No, that thing. We are already with God, spiritually connected. We are with him. Our body is just here. Good morning, Miss Laura. It took them 40 days to make sure that that man's body would last. No, that thing, Miss Jackie, I'm telling you, that thing was amazing. That's when he made that statement. When he made that statement, that arrested me the whole rest of the service. So it took him 40 days, and the Egyptians mourned his death for 70 days. Now, they went through some mourning. Took them 40 days and another 70 days. I don't know if that's a combination. Let me look at what it says here. Joseph then instructed the physician to embalm his father. The physicians embalmed Israel. The embalming took 40 days, the period required for embalming. There was a public mourning by the Egyptians for 70 days. The people, now this might mess y'all up, you know. This really might mess you up. The people that you really didn't know or really didn't care for you that much. Remember, Joseph said that the Egyptians, listen to me, that the Egyptians really didn't like shepherds. The people that really didn't like you at some point may be the ones that celebrate you the most. They started out not liking you, but now end up loving you and now celebrating you. Mourning his death, respecting that man for who he was. They didn't like him. That's what he said. That's what the scripture said. Did not like shepherds, did not care for them at all. But the ones that started out one way, going to end up another way about. The Egyptians mourned his death for 70 days. All right, y'all, we're going to verse Where we at? Oh, we got good time. Okay. All right. When the period, look at this, y'all. Verse number 4 says, when the period of mourning was over, Joseph approached Pharaoh's advisor and said, please do me this favor and speak to Pharaoh on my behalf. Now let me stop right here, because some of y'all think y'all big and bad enough that y'all can just go into somebody's office and tell them what you want them to do. That's a good one. You know what? Thank you for sharing that, Terry. I need to share that. That's a good one. You know, the sad thing is some of y'all didn't like somebody until you got a chance to know them. All right, y'all not ready for me on this right now. Some of y'all did not like a person until you got a chance to get to know them. Thank you, Tania. People are coming to this church. I love it. You don't even know the person. You don't even like them. The Egyptians didn't know Jacob. They didn't know his sons. It's just that they didn't like the. Soon as you saw them, soon as you saw some of their antics, they doing the most. They doing too much. Oh, they don't take all that. Why they making all this? Why they trying to make a scene? Why they trying to be seen? You don't even know them. I had to tell that about people, and I'm gonna be straight honest. Let me tell you that. Let me be a little transparent. We had a lot of new persons come in, and persons didn't like. I heard it. I heard the stories. Believe me. Good morning, Cynthia. Didn't like them. Didn't like their ways. Never got a chance to know them at all. At all. You really don't like yourself. It's just something about them. That is the most demonic phrase. It's just something about them. And the sad thing is, we just let people get away with that. What is it? Something about them? Maybe it's something about you. But here goes. Here goes. Joseph, Anisha, set an appointment to meet with Pharaoh. I mean, when you walk through the scripture, when the period of mourning was over, Joseph approached Pharaoh's advisors and said, please do me this favor and speak to Pharaoh on my behalf. Anisha says, low self-esteem makes you say stuff like it's something about them. Could it be their discerning spirit alerting them? Karen, that's good. Okay. I can go with that. I can talk with that. So I just never heard Jesus say he didn't like somebody. I just never, you can go through the text. You just never hear Jesus. He had Judas that set him up to die. I never heard him say he didn't like anybody. I just never seen it. I've never read it. He incorporated in his circle of men, disciples, somebody that set him up to die. He's the perfect person. But she said, but he was aware. Okay, so let's go through the rest of this. Let's go through the rest of the text. Let's go through the rest of his walk. All these people that was setting him up, all these people that was coming up against him, he never said anything about him not liking anybody. He loved everyone. When we get to that point, when you get to that point of you being able to love everyone, I'm here to tell you, you will be able to be used by God in every situation. Because you know what? That's crazy about that. Karen, I'm gonna tell you what helped me. I used to say this about this one politician in this area all the time. And if people were working with me, now I get that. You can still be guarded. I get that. Now that's good. You can still be guarded. But I'm gonna give you this story. I like the part you can still be guarded. But I said this about this person. I just don't like them. I don't like what they do. I said that. And then comes around, that whole relational intelligence. We already went through relational intelligence. That thing is crazy. Then comes around, Karen, this would really help me. Comes around, I desperately needed them. God reminded me, didn't you say you didn't like them? It was something about them you didn't like? I was like, oh my gosh. I believe that God does use the discernment for us to make sure we know how to handle people. But for me personally, we don't know. We just don't know how to manage what we feel the right way towards other people, especially when they never did anything to us. That's just my take. I might be wrong. I'm still learning, so please forgive me. But I like your point. I like your point. It shows us to be guarded. That thing is big, y'all. Thing is big. I had to learn that. Listen to me, y'all. I had to learn that myself. God had to show me, you know what you operating with? A self-righteous spirit. I told y'all about my ordeal about self-righteousness, and that was one of them. Anisha, I was living at a high level of self-righteousness. I'm telling y'all, my self-righteousness was terrible. It was wicked. You know what, Anisha? Anisha, that's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what happened with me. I had a professor at Howard no one liked. No one wanted to take his class. Everybody talked bad about him. Turned out to be the greatest professor I ever had in my life. Turned me into, he is the one that helped me fall in love with reading again. That's exactly what happened to me. So Joseph makes an appointment. He makes an appointment. He makes an appointment to meet with Pharaoh. Despite the fact that Joseph was number 2, he still followed instructions. You said name, please. I don't think he's still there. Oh my gosh, what is his name? Oh, I'll remember his name. I'll show you his name. Let me know if he's still there. I don't know if he's still there or not. I know Dr. Trulier is still there. If you have and I'm gonna tell you this right now, Dr. Harold Dean Trulier, Kim Collins, any class you find him, you take his class. I'm telling you, if you have an opportunity to take a class with Dr. Harold Dean Trulier, take his class. He taught me in prophetic ministry. Stricker, his name is Stricker. Yep, his name was Professor Stricker. That was his name. Take his class. I know Trulier is still there. Please take his class. You'll love it. You have a class with Trulier now? Just tell him about me. He'll know me. What class you had with Trulier? It's either a music class or prophetic class, because he teaches I'm sorry, y'all. Kim and I having this private conversation. I know that's so rude. I'm sorry. Forgive me. What class you had with him? He's either prophetic class or music class because he's a music major too. So Dr. Haroldine Trulier is the one that helped me. He helped me put together all the ministries that I'm doing now, because my ministry is to the when it says prophetic, that just means you're out in the community trying to help how to help position your ministry to help bless the community. Theological foundations. Okay, I didn't have that one with him. He has a prophetic class. So every class you can get with Trulier, I pray that you get that. He's a great professor. Great professor. Yeah, great professor. And anyway, so Joseph makes an appointment with Pharaoh. Despite the fact that he's number 2, he still understands his position. Don't allow your title and position to make you disrespect protocol. Yeah, he does a lot of prison ministries, Lots and lots of prison. Yeah, I definitely need to go see Dr. Trulier. I love Dr. Trulier. I put together all these ministries that I'm doing, prisons and food and feeding, all came from his teaching. All that came from his teaching. He's from Philadelphia too, from Pennsylvania. He lives up in Philly, and actually just got married too. And he's a Kappa as well, so that makes it a little bit different. Anyway, don't allow your position and title to make you forget protocol. You know what I love about it? I love about that statement is I have people that are still close to me, real close to me, but still respect my position. You have a great day too, Robin. They're close to me, but they respect who I am. Sometimes, oh God, that's good. Studying what's the name of the book? Is the name of the book called Studying Congregations? Tell me the name of the book. I will buy it today. That's fire. Good Lord. Jesus. That's major. The first thing you need to know I love about it is that people will still respect who I am. Yeah. You have to respect persons' positions. You may not like the person. They might have did you dirty, wrong. You still respect the position. So he's making an appointment. Tell him that my father made me swear an oath. He said to me, I am about to die. Take my body back to the land of Canaan and bury me in a tomb I prepared for myself. They earned it. He said, after his burial, I will return without delay. So look at this. Verse number 6, y'all. We're going to close out. Pharaoh agreed to Joseph's request. Go and bury your father as he made you promise. Go. Now, what does this say about Joseph? Joseph honored his word. Everybody type in there, honor your word. Chanel, in this spirit of friendship, where she does not let it go at all. She is not. It's either with Uriah or the spirit of, because the spirit of friendship changed her life. Honor your word. Honor your word. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Honor your word. Well, y'all, listen, it's been another great episode. Another great episode of Morning Motivation. Don't forget to please if you can help support our mission to Coppin. Thank you everyone for bringing in food. Thank you everyone for making donations. I think we're going to go do some shopping today. I'm not taking Fatina, I'm not taking Monique together, or Shay. I'm not taking them together because, and thank God Terry's not here. We go, because it would not end well at all taking them shopping. It is, but this time I'm going. I'm making sure I'm in there so we can get out of there. They be in there. They'll be in all the aisles, every store, Thank you, Karen. You have a great day. Tony, you have a great day. Have a great day on purpose. Have a great day. You too, Melissa. Have a great day. Be honorable with your word. Good night and good morning. Have a great day. Really, Pastor? Okay. Y'all get it done, but the time you get it done is the problem. That's it's not the fact that y'all get it done. That's never the issue. It's the time. Studying congregations, a new handbook. Okay, I'm getting that. That's beautiful. I love that. Jesus, that's good. My God, I love that. I am buying that book. I never doubt that you get it done. You've never heard me say about anything about your competency of getting it. It's the time it takes for it to be done. So, I'm not taking them, Quanda. You take them shopping. Won't you take them shopping? You do a lot of shopping. You take them shopping. That's funny, Fatina. That's funny. The author she put up there is called, it's in the chat. The author is called Nancy Ammerman. Nancy Ammerman. And look, even Kevin is saying he runs. Kevin said, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Yeah, we in real time. Now we're going to use real time. Y'all are funny. You see how people can spiritualize dysfunction? DeAndre, folk can spiritualize dysfunction. Instead of you being on time, now I'm in real time. I'm not late, I'm in real time. So I learned how to spiritualize dysfunction. Oh my gosh, this is classic. Y'all need to get this. Anisha, I'm telling y'all. I'm not late, I'm in real time. No, you late. You taking too long. We in real time. Miss Frida, see, they using your statement to spiritualize dysfunction. Late is late. Long is long. Too long is too long. Y'all even got Miss Robin laughing. She even on the floor laughing. Because y'all know that's what y'all do. All right, y'all. Have a great day. See y'all tomorrow.